Sunrise in Jacksonville, the morning of the big annual Jack's Train Show, finds us at the north end of NS Simpson Yard on Lacey Siding in a place called Birdville. We see Norfolk Southern Train 330 in the distance, building his train and making set-offs after coming back from the Florida East Coast's Bowden Yard. We see another job sitting here with an old GP38-2 and a string of auto racks. We thought this was a Toyota job, but apparently it wasn't. We have about 2 hours to kill before the show, so we camp here to see what the good old Southern can bring to us. With this NS job out of the way, we see 330 and we hear that he's about ready to go. But we see that this train and heard that he was getting out of the way for something. We hear a P5 in the distance at the Duval Diamond, and south comes a short NS local. I'm not sure where this thing came from, but it was something new and something I've not seen before, so I gladly took it. So after the local cleared it up, we went back to sit in the car because it was pretty cold this morning. It was cold enough for you to see your breath, and if you're a Floridian, then that's pretty cold. Suddenly we hear the crossing gates start ringing, and we dash out of the car to see 330 barreling toward us. After 3:30, we decided to head to the show, where we were for about an hour or so, saw many friends and got a few things from my collection of Seaboard System, Seaboard Coastline era stuff. And after the show, we hear Amtrak 97 get permission to depart the station on signal indication from the dispatcher, so we set up at the south end of CSX's Moncrief Yard at McQuaid Street. We'd been hearing all day, and actually the day before, about a P901, the CSX office car special coming south out of New York, and today he was supposed to be back in Jacksonville to drop off all the executives before returning to Waycross, where they are currently stored. The office car train used to be stored at West Jacks at the round building where the dispatchers work, but now they've changed it to Waycross. So we tried to get this after Amtrak, and we initially tried to get it in Callahan. Well, we got as far as Sandy Ford Road, and we saw him flying past, thinking he'd be going down the Callahan sub, but no, he took the A line toward Moncrief. So we backtracked toward Baldwin, heard them working in West Jacks, met up with some friends, Isaac Fulford, Ben Carroll, Sam Latham, Alan Williams, just to name a few, and we set up here near the Public Distribution Center at White House Siding. After watching the OCS, we stop in Baldwin to get some lunch, and then we decide to head up to Callahan sub to see what we can find. Finding this nice little spot here in Bryceville to shut the car off and just relax under the tree, we hear Q441 coming south with a GEVO leading. This train running in its usual 1x1 setup with a GEVO up front and a GEVO or rebuild as a DPU in the back. This train will go to Baldwin Yard, pick up auto racks and attach them to the DPU on the end, then run to Tampa's Yeoman Yard as a full train.
Coming to you northbound on track number 1 with SL Bell copying.
While in Bryceville, after 441 passed, we decided to sit and wait on what we thought was a northbounder. We heard the 1.3 defect detector by Baldwin Tower go off, but nothing ever came up. So sitting there, we hear the JE dispatcher give QO26, the Prince of Darkness, permission to head north from Dinsmore on signal indication. So we swung over to the A line on the Nahana sub to wait for QO26, who was getting permission through a work authority to the north of us by the Schoolhouse Road crossing.
623.1, milepost A 623.6, on the number 1 track, maximum speed permitted for our train. Men and equipment all clear, over. Adam Creek 1528. Okay, 1528. Thank you, Mr. Hornsby. Have a great day, over. Thank you. Have a great day, over.
So after 26 left, we went down towards Simpson Yard, back again at Birdville where we started off this morning, and we see NS210 slowly coming up out of the yard at Simpson. They'll stop here at Birdville to change crews before they go north. After the crew change, they started having PTC issues, so this made them take a little bit of time here, but eventually they started creeping up toward the Duval Diamond, trying to get the PTC issue regulated and fixed. If they ever actually did get it fixed, I'm not too sure, but it was nice with the SD70 Ace leading in the Dash 9 with the AC44 rebuild. If you guys haven't noticed by now, the SD70 Ace is one of my favorite EMD locomotives, especially on the Norfolk Southern where they have the nice K5 LLA horns. Well, 11,000 plus feet at restricted speed does take quite a while to pass you, so I didn't include every bit of that train through there. After the 210 clears, we head to Dennis Street and Duke's Crossing, where the A line meets the FEC, swings over to the west to the Tallahassee line, or goes north, up, continuing the A line to the Nahunta sub, toward the Amtrak station in Moncrief Yard, Folkestone, so on and so forth. You know what's up there. We don't hear anything. We're waiting on Q455 to come south, and nothing. And then suddenly we hear what sounds like a GP4645 engine block humming, and we look over, and to our surprise, we see a Florida East Coast transfer job heading south to the FEC's Bowden Yard. I've not seen this happen before. I've seen Norfolk Southern and CSX cross the bridge, but I've not seen the Florida East Coast itself go across. This train being led by an FEC GP40-2 in the new Grupo Mexico scheme, referred to by many rail fans as the beach towel scheme. And that would be it for my day up in Jacksonville for the train show weekend. I'd be going back home to relax on the Sunday. Not too bad. I saw a couple decent trains and a lot of things that I liked and things I wanted to try out. Had a great time at the show, and it was a great time seeing my friends. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done it to the channel already. Thank you guys for watching this video if you've made it this far, and we'll see you out there next time.